I started reading your Substack, and on your very first post, you sort of shared that you had received this diagnosis later in life as an adult. And I was curious how it was for you to receive that, and if you feel as though that diagnosis suddenly made everything make sense.
I always knew I had ADHD. It was never diagnosed and it was never really explained to me along the way. It was mostly one of those things, we're all ADHD in our family, and that explains why I have so many different pockets of different things that I do. And, but the autism one took me by surprise. When my child was diagnosed, then it became something for me that I started to learn more about. And then I had another mama in music in the UK who I was sharing about my experience with, and she said to me, you might want to look into this because she's like, I have a feeling you might be like me, autistic, ADHD, AuDHD. And I thought, no, not possible. I had thought I knew what that looked like. And then I started diving down the rabbit hole, and I was like, oh my God, absolutely. Everything makes sense to me now. And there was a lot of grief. Um, there was a lot of recognition. There was a lot of, just kind of going, God, if I would have known this along the way. It's everything from why I needed music to express and communicate my feelings and feel safe doing it, to you know, why I quit piano because the way that I learn is not, that's not the best way to teach me, somebody like me. Um, and my experience in school and in social experiences and all of it, just, to even, as I mentioned, IAMEVE, the way that I look back at that and I'm like, oh, how cool is that to see now what
Mhm.
I was doing?